Okay, now that we're approaching the end of the decade, I decided to look back and rewatch some of the best movies of the decade. And one movie that stood out for me, but I just couldn't get myself to watch again, is Patty Jenkins' 2003 masterpiece, Monster. I mean, wow, what a movie. Charlize Theron gives truly, in my opinion, the second greatest performance of all time, regardless of the gender. And it's not just the performances. I mean, I won't waste any time going into detail about her performance because honestly, what can be said about her performance that hasn't been said already? I will say, however, that the plot is truly one of a kind. I mean, I didn't know who to sympathize with more, Werner's or her victims, because I don't know, it was just too painful for me to watch her. Because in a way, she was a victim herself. I mean, she was a victim of society. She was abused all her life, both physically and sexually. And, well, and what the heartbreaking thing is, she constantly tried to lead a normal life, but failed on several occasions. And, well, whenever I talk to people about this movie, they always praise the performances but criticize it and accuse it of romanticizing a serial killer. But I don't think they got the point here, because what the movie did was, it did not for 1 second justify her actions. All it did was display her as a product of her environment. Now, I've only seen this movie once, and by the end of it, I'll admit, I was in tears. This only happened to me twice. Once, the first time I watched Grave of the Fireflies, and the second time here when I watched Monster. Now, the only difference is, with Monster, I was shedding tears for a serial killer. Now, just take a second and think about that. I was shedding tears for a serial killer. Now, if this isn't a movie among movies, then I honestly don't know what is.